Best Travel Credit Cards 2026. Compare rewards, approval odds, credit score requirements, and limits. Before we dive in, if advertisements should pop up in this video, please do not click off of the advertisements. Please allow them to play through as a thank you to me for bringing you this honest, valuable information for free. Now let's continue. Think about the concrete canyons of New York, the glass towers of London and Singapore, or the ultra-luxury hubs of Dubai. In every one of those cities, the rules of how capital moves are shifting. We've entered a new market cycle where a credit card isn't just plastic in your wallet for consumer spending. It's a sophisticated instrument for asset-based lending, strategic capital allocation, and maintaining a world-class corporate credit profile. In this economic climate, the divide between a standard consumer and a high-net-worth strategic investor comes down to one thing: how they manage liquidity. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the elite tier of travel credit cards for this cycle. We're going to break down exactly how you can leverage these tools to secure massive credit limits, optimize your global travel, and build a fortress of rewards that essentially acts as a tax-free business line of credit. Now, while we'll use the US and FICO as our foundation, I want my viewers in the UK, Australia, and Canada to pay close attention. Whether you're looking at Equifax, Experian, or Ilion, the underlying principles of capital leverage are identical. By the time we finish today, you'll have a complete roadmap to the best travel portfolios on the planet and the exact approval odds you need to master them. To really dominate the 2026 market, we have to graduate from that points and miles hobbyist mindset. In the world of high-level finance, premium credit is seen for what it actually is: a source of unsecured liquidity management. When a bank grants you a $50,000 or $100,000 limit, they aren't just giving you permission to buy things. They're giving you the ability to perform arbitrage. Imagine utilizing a bank's capital for a 30 to 60-day grace period while your own cash stays exactly where it belongs, deployed in income-generating assets like a high-yield money market fund or a diversified ETF portfolio. This is the cornerstone of wealth building. Every single dollar you put on a card that could have come out of your checking account is a dollar that's earning interest for you instead of the bank. Over a 10-year horizon, this float strategy can result in tens of thousands of dollars in additional compounded growth. But here's the catch. When a bank looks at your application, they are running a high-level risk assessment. They're searching for trust indicators. They want to see that you understand the mechanics of debt consolidation and that you have a track record of responsible capital allocation. In the current cycle, velocity is your biggest enemy. If you apply for 5 cards in 6 months, you're signaling credit hunger, which is the ultimate red flag for poor liquidity management. For our international audience, this is where the global citizen approach really shines. Institutions like HSBC and American Express maintain internal global profiles. If you've spent the time building a strong corporate credit profile in the US, you can often leverage that relationship equity to bypass traditional credit checks when you move into high-growth markets like Singapore or the UAE. The United States remains the primary case study for high-volume credit because the sheer competition between issuers creates the highest arbitrage rewards in the world. Let's look at the heavy hitters. The Platinum Card from American Express is the undisputed gold standard for liquidity management. Now remember, this is a charge card, which traditionally means it has no preset spending limit. For a business owner, this is a non-negotiable asset. If you need to drop $80,000 on inventory or a massive digital ad spend, Amex allows that to clear based on your history. The best part, That high balance doesn't report as utilization to the personal credit bureaus, keeping your personal score pristine. From an institutional perspective, Amex isn't just a lender, they are a payment processor. They want that merchant swipe fee, which is why they offer such elite travel perks to ensure they are your first choice for every transaction. To get approved, you'll typically want a 700+ FICO, but more importantly, you need account depth. At least 2 years of history with other major institutional lenders. Then we have the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Chase dominates the flexible rewards category. Their ultimate rewards are basically a private currency you can move into airlines or Hyatt hotels at a 1-to-1 ratio. The requirement here is strict, excellent credit, usually a 740+, and the legendary 5/24 rule. If you've opened 5 or more personal cards in the last 24 months, Chase will decline you regardless of how much money you have. The real power play, however, is the Chase trifecta. By pairing the Sapphire with the Ink Business Preferred, you can consolidate business points into your personal account. This allows you to redeem points at a 50% higher value for travel, effectively creating a massive tax-free rebate for your corporation. In the mid-tier disruptor category, we have the Capital One Venture X. Capital One has successfully transitioned from a subprime lender to a premium powerhouse. The Venture X is known for handing out $10,000 to $30,000 starting limits to those with excellent profiles. If you pivot this to the Venture X business card, it becomes a beast for asset-based lending. Since it doesn't report to personal bureaus, you can carry a $20,000 balance during a business expansion without your personal credit score moving a single point. But strategic wealth is global. If you're only looking at US-based cards, you're leaving international liquidity on the table. In the UK, the American Express British Airways Premium Plus is still the king of the companion voucher. While US rewards might be flashier, the UK's Section 75 protection offers a level of financial risk management that is practically unmatched. For my London viewers, remember, FICO doesn't live there, but your credit capability score on Experian does. Banks like HSBC UK are now prioritizing relationship balances. If you have a significant position with the bank, they'll often overlook a thinner credit file. Down in Australia, the responsible lending laws mean Commonwealth Bank is obsessed with your serviceability. The Qantas American Express Ultimate is the preferred tool for the Australian business traveler looking to optimize capital allocation. And in hubs like Singapore and Dubai, these cards are social and financial proof. The City Prestige in Singapore and the Emirates NBD Skywards Infinite in the UAE give you access to invite-only banking tiers. These are designed for people with serious liquidity, often including dedicated concierge services that act like a personal assistant for your global business operations. In 2026, getting a high limit isn't luck, it's relationship banking. If you want that $50,000+ limit, you have to treat the bank like a business partner. Start with velocity control. Every hard inquiry is a risk signal. Limit yourself to 2 new cards every 6 months. Show the bank you have a structured capital allocation plan, not a desperate need for cash. Next, use the pre-seed strategy. Before you apply for a top-tier card at Chase or Amex, open a high-yield savings account or business checking. Put $5,000 in and let it sit for 90 days. This internal liquidity proof often carries more weight than the credit score itself because the bank can see your cash on hand. Finally, be thorough with institutional income reporting. When you fill out that application, include all legal income, bonuses, dividends from your ETF strategy, and even household income. This balances your debt-to-income ratio, opening the door for much higher asset-based limits. We have to be real. High-limit credit is a double-edged sword. To use it for wealth building, you must dodge the interest trap. The arbitrage principle is simple. Never, ever spend money on a card that you don't already have sitting in a liquid account. The goal is to collect the points, your tax-free rebate, while your cash stays deployed and earning. If you're currently carrying high-interest debt, stop looking at travel cards. Your first move is a balance transfer card. Freezing interest for 21 months is the most effective capital reallocation move you can make. It can save you thousands in interest that should be going into your investments. Let's wrap this up with the core takeaways. First, think of your credit card as a liquidity management tool. Treat it with the same discipline as your stock portfolio. Second, while the US is our main case study, those global bridges to the UK, Canada, and the UAE are vital for a true global credit profile. And finally, always prioritize high-limit cards that protect your personal profile. This keeps your capital allocation options open for real estate or major business moves down the road. The 2026 landscape is one of consolidation and institutional strength. By aligning your personal spending with these high-revenue ecosystems, you aren't just traveling for free. You are building a sophisticated financial engine that supports long-term wealth. If you want to be part of a responsible credit community that actually focuses on the science of wealth rather than just the hype, hit that subscribe button. Which card is on your radar for 2026, and what is your goal limit? I'll be down there helping you refine the strategy. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute professional financial, legal, or investment advice. Credit products involve risk, and past performance of reward programs isn't a guarantee of future results. Always do your own due diligence before making major financial moves.